How is everybody?
Showtime.
What's going on? Let's see. Who did I say hi to? John Dilly gets the cookie.
Yep.
Yeah. And then there's Andy and Wigwag and Dwight. And there's Steve. And there's John Schoolkill River. And there's Jerry. And I think that's it.
John Knopfel.
Oh, John Knopfler's in here. Knopfler.
Yeah.
So, y'all, I have horrible allergies today. My nose is going to be running. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Yeah. So if you see a stream coming out of his nose, go hang it down.
Yeah.
Make fun of him because I will.
No, it's not going to hang down. It'll just drip.
Yeah,
like
I know. I know all about that.
So, but I did take a Benadryl about 20 minutes ago. So if I do fall asleep, Wilmer will take over. And
Dan's Grand Valley's in here, and Floyd Robbins.
Yeah, hey, Floyd. There's Rick.
Yep. Rick Bailey.
Joe Raider.
Joe!
Oh. Yeah, that's right, Andy.
Yeah. Grand Valley from Woodland Scenics. He actually did a Woodland Scenics commercial.
Well,
God bless him.
At least it's Woodland Scenics and not Walthers.
You know what? I don't like Walthers instructions, but otherwise,
I know.
I love their engines. Their switches are terrific.
I have no complaints about their switcher.
Their kits, but they are what they are, and they got a good selection. What can you do?
Oh man, it's good to see everybody in here.
So 2 more weeks.
Less than 2 weeks. Only 10 days, really.
Today's 18th.
If you don't count today, 10 days.
I guess you're right. So it's only a week.
Week and a half. Yep.
I'll be jumping on the train next Friday.
Woohoo!
Week and a half.
Where are you going?
I'm going to where Robert's going to pick me up.
Robert who?
Yeah, you better say Robert who.
Oh man! So the big announcement is everybody be at Timonium next Saturday, the 27th. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday.
There's April 27th. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yep. So we are going to. Sorry, I got distracted. We're going to meet at the Nautilus Diner at 8:30. I think I have a mouse in here because I find stuff on the floor all the time.
You're hallucinating off the Benadryl.
Yeah.
With that cat hanging around, how's come you'd have a mouse?
I don't know, because he stays outside, and the mice are learning that. So the mice come inside.
Well, I sure see them a lot on your videos and stuff. You know,
I know.
We get the best end of them all the time.
It's probably late at night. Yeah. So we're gonna meet at the Nautilus Diner at 8:30.
And so I guess everybody's going to meet at the food court, the center building at 11:30 on Saturday.
Okay.
You want to do the meet and greet.
If you want to interrupt your shopping.
you're going to be probably the only one that's interrupted. I'm seeing you there. There's an actual path that's wore into the concrete from Robert going to the ATM machine.
Yes. uh, yes, Wigwag, we will be meeting up with Dave at the show at breakfast probably, because he'll be with Anthony, right? Wilmer.
What's that?
Dave will be with Anthony, won't he?
Yeah, that's what I understand. He's going to be with Anthony, and yeah, they'll meet up probably at the show. I can't. I don't see them coming to breakfast with us. But
I think they were coming to breakfast.
Yeah, we'll have a crowd in there then.
So, and then we're also going to be with Dave on Monday, the following Monday, and then maybe on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday for sure. Monday, we'll that's the plan. Monday we're going to maybe do Mr. Garlic's and do an op session at Mr. Garlic's in the afternoon, and then Thursday, me and Robert I was going to make a road trip, and we're going to go to Dave's and invade his layout.
Yep.
And hopefully do operations on his layout. And if we get there early enough, you might even see us on the morning brew.
So Joe, you said Steve's staying at your house. Okay, that's good. So he'll be at breakfast with us.
Cool.
Plumber 33.
Yeah, I seen that he said he'd be there for sure.
So far, I think we have 1, 2, 3, at least 5 for breakfast.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, that's awful generous of you to invite everybody to breakfast.
As long as they pay for themselves, they're more.
No, that ain't how it works.
I'm not paying for it.
Well, we'll beat you up and take your pancakes away.
Oh man. So at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be heading up there. I'll be leaving actually this Thursday, in 2 days, to start driving, making my way up there. And hey, Rusty, how are you doing? And on the way back, then I'm going to be going back through Jason's neck of the woods. So I'm gonna spend the day at Jason's, the train freak. So after I leave Uncle Wilmer, because after 3 or 4 days, I think Wilmer's had enough of me. He'll tell me to go away, leave.
I haven't done that yet. Actually, I say, can't you stay a little longer?
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. It seems like when you're there, those days go by so fast.
Oh, I know.
We have a lot of fun.
We do. We have great fun. It is. In fact, we have too much fun.
I just wished I was younger.
Need longer time.
Sleep so much.
Yeah.
Really? If I could stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd be okay. I can't do that no more.
There's Anthony Borden. How's it going?
Hi, Anthony.
So, Randall Ellison. I didn't see Randall come in. How are you?
Yep, there's Randall.
All right. So that's the big announcement, is the Timonium Train Show this week, or the weekend of the 27th.
I know Jerry said he was going to come down, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I don't think he's coming for breakfast. He says that's too early for him.
Boy, it sounds like someone else I know.
I know. A couple other things. I did a poll on my channel about what maybe y'all want to see, and the clear winner was painting and weathering freight cars. So as soon as I get back from my excursions, I'll be starting that series, and we'll do. I know I'm going to weather a box car, weather a hopper, and a flat car. So we'll do those three things. Hey, Harry, how are you doing? Hey, rail artist, how's it going? So
Hey,
I will be starting a series on weathering, painting and weathering freight cars. So.
Real artist.
The other thing is, I am like 56 hours away from being monetized. 56 hours.
You're doing better than me.
So I need about 10 people to run over there and watch my
entire playlist.
On Track Tuesday playlist. So, and I tell you why I want to be monetized.
We're not responsible for the suicide rate.
That's right. I tell you why I want to be monetized. When I get monetized, and this is just me, nothing against anybody else. This is me personally. I never want a super chat or a super sticker or anything like that. I only want to be monetized so I can take money away from Google for their ads as much as I can. I know it's not a lot. It's very little, but Google doesn't need money. And I think that Google is stealing money from any content creator. Anybody that has ads on their videos should share the money with. I don't care how many subscribers you got or how many watch hours. If they put an ad on your video, they're just using your video to make money and not giving you even a cut of it. And that's just stealing is all it is.
I don't ever see ads, so I don't know.
Yeah. So if you want to watch my videos with an ad block, feel more than welcome to do that. But I don't need the money from Google. I just want to make sure that I take as much of their money as I can.
Believe me, you don't take much of it.
Now they're going to block my channel now.
Yep. Going to take about a couple hundred of your subscribers off you.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll knock a couple hundred subscribers off or a couple hundred watch hours probably. Yeah, the problem's staying monetized, right, Rick? So, but if I get monetized, that's my rules for me. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything special for. I'm not going to have any. What do they call them?
I don't know what they call them.
Special groups that get different content.
Oh, the club thingies.
Yeah, everybody gets the same stuff. So as little as it is. So.
Anthony wants to know what train is running. It's GP, I think 30. GP 30. And I got a mixed freight on there. I got a little bit of everything on there. It's a Pennsylvania Railroad.
Yeah.
It's a Wathers engine. I bought at a train show for $25 and then put a decoder in it. It was the first one I put a decoder in. So it's a nice smooth runner, but I don't have any sound in it or anything.
Yeah, Joe, I have a YouTube ad blocker, but YouTube's trying to get rid of it. So if you upgrade to the latest version of Chrome, I don't think it's gonna work with it. So just keep your old version of Chrome.
Or you can go YouTube Premium, and I don't get the ads.
Yeah, but they don't need any more money, and you got to pay for YouTube Premium, which is. Their ads have gotten so intrusive. They started out with one ad on a video and they did that for a couple of years. Then they started adding another one and then another one. And now you get an ad every 5 minutes. it's just it's not right. I mean, there's a limit to making money, and then there's being greedy. So
Well, that stinks, Randall. He said that he's got to send back a Conrail quality
oh
C
yeah, I saw that last night when he was on
L
James's.
trains. He thinks the decoder's going bad.
And Rick, if everybody else moved to Rumble, I'd be over there too. But nobody's on Rumble, or not enough, not very few people. So
I got Rumble. I have a hard time figuring out even how to use it.
So, how much is YouTube Premium, Wilmer? Joe's asking. Was it like $10?
I think it's around $14, $15
Okay.
a month. That's about what it is.
Yeah.
But it's I can't watch YouTube without it. It drives me insane. I can't handle the you know what got me here. I'll tell you a story, not to take up your time, Robert, but I was doing Sunday school at church, and I decided to use a video that I got seen on YouTube for a teaching lesson. I punched in the YouTube and pulled up my lesson, and right in the middle of my video, they put a Viagra commercial on Sunday morning for my Sunday school class. That went over like a lead balloon. It just did. That's it. YouTube Premium, and that's my YouTube Premium story.
Yeah. So Anthony wants to know how I did my backdrop. I painted that, Anthony. So that's just paint.
You probably go back to in your playlist from On Track Tuesdays. He done a couple of them showing how to do those.
Yeah. So sorry,
do that.
Angled the camera the wrong way. So yep. So there's my.
Howdy Day, Crooked Dave.
But that is my backdrop that I've painted.
We were just saying we're going to be meeting up at Timonium, Dave, and then heading your way there on Thursday.
Yep. So Anthony, I decided to paint my backdrop because if I were to backdrop my entire train room, I figured it was going to be like $2,500 if I bought printed backdrops. And I got a lot of things I could do with $2,500. So that's why I decided to paint it. I mean, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it gives the sense of the sky and the clouds and the trees. So. And it's actually, if I can do it, I'm not an artist, so if I can do it, anybody else can do it. And it's funny, I don't know if you can tell over here. You see, it looks like there's a little lake in there.
Yep. Yeah, you do see that.
Yeah, well, that actually kind of just appeared, believe it or not. I didn't plan on putting that in there, but as I was painting it, it was just kind of there, and it was one of those what Bob Ross calls a happy little accident. And so I just decided to go with it and make a little lake back there. So just, one of those, when you're doing the paint, it's sometimes little things start to appear in the paint and you just go with it. So.
Hi, Ken Amos and Heath. Heath is here. He said, Robert is an amazing artist. You should see his custom KCS locomotive.
That's right. Thanks. Well, how did I do the clouds? Basically, I start out with white and I take a paintbrush and I just kind of circle it like just a regular 2-inch paintbrush, and just kind of do that with it with my hand, and then I'll come back over it and kind of crisscross it, and it blends it, and that's what kind of blends it into the paint.
And he puts those pretty little trees over here.
Yeah.
Cute little tree over here. If you look real close, you might even see a blue jay in the one tree.
That's right, a blue jay. But that's how I do the clouds. And I'll take if I find out the clouds a little bit stark, if there's too much white, I'll just get a pinpoint of blue on the paintbrush. I mean, just a pinpoint of blue mixed in with that white, and I'll brush it back and forth as well, and that'll kind of help to blend it.
Rail Artist says he paints his own backdrops as well.
Yeah,
said it's easy for him. He studied landscapes at art school.
Yeah, he does much better than I do. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, John, I am going to Shreveport. The steam locomotive is coming through. CP's steam locomotive. It's going to be coming through Shreveport. So,
is it a KCS steam locomotive, or is it a CP?
Well, it was a CP steam locomotive, but now they're calling it CPKC. So.
Well, that's cool though that they're bringing it down through. That's cool.
Yeah, it's the Golden Spike ceremony. Basically, it's their official notification that they're one railroad. So. Yeah. So Anthony, I had a light blue background, but I also, when I'm painting the white, I'll blend just a little blue in with it as well. So I start out with a light blue base, and the base is dry. Then I go back and do the white. And like I said, if the white's too stark, I will blend a little, just a little pinpoint of blue, because that blue, if you use too much, it just overwhelms everything. It really turns everything blue. So it's just like a little dot of blue mixed in with the white. So, Dave, I don't think that there's any paint scheme on that locomotive. I think it's just black. It's a steam locomotive. So, I haven't seen it, but I think the locomotive's just black, and I don't know what they're using as the logo. So. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Hey, Ken Amos, how are you doing? Oh, is it Floyd? It's black and Tuscan red? Okay. So, no, that it has no KCS colors in it whatsoever. Oh, they're diesels. Wow, I think they're diesels. They're just painting them red, if I'm not mistaken.
Nathan, I sent you a text back answering your question. And congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen one since the merger that's been repainted. I'm not sure I have.
Did they repaint it red?
I think they're painting them red
with the yellow stripes.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
No. I think you're just painting them red, if I'm not mistaken.
Still be pretty cool. How often do you see a red steam engine. You know what I mean?
No. He's talking about the diesels. I thought he
Oh,
was talking about the steam engines too, but he was asking
oh,
about the diesels.
oh, shucks.
Um, all right. So, should we get into it? It's already 6:25.
Oh, what? Well, just one more announcement. Just a reminder that we have a fifth Tuesday this month.
Mm.
Nathan informed me he's going to be our guest. Okay, Robert will be here at my house, so
We'll
have to share the screen. You know, so I need to lose a little bit more weight before he comes.
Yeah,
And
you think the screen's big enough for both of us?
I don't know, but Nathan's going to join us, and he started a new job. That's what I was congratulating him about. And he said he might be just a shade late, and which I told him that's fine. Join in whenever he gets home or whatever. But we'll work with you there, Nathan.
So, Anthony, the backdrop, the initial light blue on it, which you can see if I turn my camera around. See, that's just the light blue. That was just a cheap paint from Home Depot. I forget what brand. It might have been Behr. It might have been something else. But the painting of the trees and the clouds. Hold on. Is this stuff. I got this at Hobby Lobby. So you can get the same thing at Michael's.
Yes, Dave, we do want you to join in on that. Sorry, I'm trying to answer Dave's question too.
Oh. So that is what I use to paint the trees and the clouds and all. I just have black, white, red, green, yellow, and blue are the only colors I bought.
Is that Hobby Lobby paint?
Yep. This is phthalo blue. I've got phthalo blue, yellow medium. That's all it's called. Permanent black, white, and I can't find my other colors.
Wow.
But it's just the plain green, yellow, red, blue, white, and black. And then I just mix everything as I need it. Usually my trees, I'll mix the green with a little bit of red and yellow in it. So you get that olive color kind of. Race fan, how's it going?
Hi, a race fan.
Okay. Yeah, I think Dave, it's pretty. And if you want, when I'm there, we can try to do a little bit of it too. So,
yeah.
Like I said, not that I'm an expert, not by any means an expert. I wanted it good enough to use as a backdrop.
He's more of an expert than I am.
So what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to light my refinery, and it's a little slow going. I finished. This is going to build. I guess it's a pump house of sorts. It pumps oil and distributes it. The one at the refinery I'm modeling doesn't look this way, but this was in a kit that I already had, so I'm going to use it. So this is what I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bunch of pipes running into the back of it. So you can see I put 2 lights in it, and then I put a light over the little dock. So this is all lit up. The good thing about using this, and I talked about this adapter from Evans Designs. So this is, you use it all with 3-volt LEDs. So the 3-volt LEDs, you don't need any resistors on them. You just use them straight. Um, and this one that I got, you can, I think it was about $15. You can run up to 100 LEDs off of it. And I'm going to have about 70 LEDs through my refinery area. So I also bought another item. Where did I put it? Over here. Uh-huh. This is from Evans Designs, and I'm going to put this in it in the circuit. All this is a dimmer. So it was $10. So that's gonna go. All that does is it hooks in before all the wires hook in. So the between 25 for the power supply and the dimmer, and I've spent about I'd say right at $30 for the LEDs, maybe a little less, $20, between 20 and 30 for the LEDs. So about 70 LEDs lighting up the entire refinery, everything, about $35-$40, about $40. So a lot cheaper than the Woodland Scenics plug and play thing, whatever it's called. Not disparaging it because it does work, but it all the buildings and everything I have on my layout, I would have spent hundreds of dollars.
Nathan wants to know, is there any water tires where you live for the timeline that you're modeling, or are they non-existing by that time?
No, there's still water towers that exist from the 50s and the 60s around here. So yeah, so Dave's asking. No, I don't have any flashers. I'm just using straight lights on these. You can order flashing lights. I didn't see any need to really, for my purpose. So I wanted basically the steady lights.
You're not going to put no flashers up on the stacks or anything like that?
Yeah, I might eventually put them up on the top. This little bundle is going to go in the stack, the burner. So it's gonna, these represent a flame. So they do flicker. I just have to get them in the burner. So, but they're built to flicker, so I don't have to do anything special to them. So this was another $7 or $8. So
Dave wants to know where you got the 3-volt LEDs.
I got them off of. I ordered them from China, off of eBay.
Oh, Evil Bay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Ever model.
There's a pack of, I think it's a pack of 20 in here. And you could do that, but you can get basically any LED is going to be you can use with a 3-volt system. You can use any LED with a 3-volt system. You just don't need the resistors when you do that. So that just makes it easier as far as I'm concerned.
Anthony Borden wants to know, how many Waters kits did you use to create your refinery?
And let's see. So I've got the refinery kit over there. That
he bought already put together.
That I bought already put together, but the guy didn't know how to glue, so I'm kind of having to reassemble it. But it's easier than starting from scratch, that's for sure. I got that tank, this tank, these 2 tanks, and that one back there. are all Walther's kits. I bought the Walther's oil, one of the oil distributors. That's what this came in.
You scratch built that one tank.
And then, yeah, I scratch built this tank.
And if I say so, it looks better than the other ones.
Thanks.
It does. You did a nice job on that.
And then, of course, I bought my 16 oil loading platforms.
Wilmer will not build another one, not even for Robert.
So each loading platform under this awning has a light as well, and it's already wired up, ready to go. So, and then I bought. Yeah, there was an oil distributor kit and another kit that I bought for buildings. Like this one. Hold on. It's knocking stuff over. This one here. I just kind of finished it. So.
Oh wow. Dan's Model Railroading says you can reduce the cost of the Woodland Scenic Just Plug system by getting LEDs on Amazon and the JST connectors on Amazon, and still would have to pay for the lights hubs.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, and I'm too lazy to pay for the light hubs, or too cheap.
I was just going to say, you need to correct that.
Yeah, too cheap. I figure if I'm going to dim the lights in the refinery, I'm going to dim them all at once. So that's why I only needed to buy one thing, because this does dim.
Dave, it isn't going to happen. I am not building another one. And Nathan says, Robert, do you prefer just public lighting system to dim, or are you making lights brighter, or would you use a regulator DC controller for running trains to control the lights in a cheaper way, or none, or both?
This power adapter, which is going to power all the lights in my refinery, all 70 of them, and it can go up to 100, was $10. So,
but a DC power pack,
yeah,
I already have. Now, why couldn't you just use just a power pack that you got from a kit or something?
Well, you can if you want.
I mean, I'm asking, is there a reason why you didn't do something like that?
Both of my DC power packs that I have are 50 years old, and they don't work anymore.
They don't work.
So I could have bought another one for $10, or I could buy this for $10.
Or you could have said, "Hey, Wilmer,
yeah,
you have any power packs?" And I have like 7 of them.
But eventually they're going to go out. So, the capacitors dry out, that kind of stuff in there. And so
no, Heath, that ain't happening either.
What'd he say?
Nothing. I'm not going to build one in N scale either.
Yeah. So this was the dimmer from Evans Design, was $10 also, and it comes with the wire to go in the circuit and the little remote control dimmer. And you can buy the little dimmers separately if you want to. So.
That's pretty cool, though. That little remote you got.
Yeah. So, where did I put the lights on the platforms? See if I can show you. So there, can you see them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I glued them.
I do see it.
Yeah.
Right there. You
Right
got
there.
right there. Yep.
Yeah. So what I did after I glued them on, I have this that beading wire that's 1/1000th of an inch in diameter. So you'll never see it really, but if you look over here, you see the wire runs along the side of my platforms.
Yeah.
And it's just so I tied it to the stands there with that little beading wire, and then put a drop of super glue on it.
How many LEDs can you run off of that little power system?
100.
100.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. When I'm running I can run up to 100 LEDs for $50. Where if I bought the little light hubs from Woodland Scenics, each one of them's I think $15 or $20, something like that.
Yeah, the Woodland Scenics Just Play system.
Yeah,
I can't see spending the money on that.
So that's why. And for this, if you've got a building or two, that's good. Or if you have buildings you want to light separately and dim separately and that kind of stuff, that's great. But when you've got this many LEDs trying to light them with the Just Plug system, is just cost prohibitive. So where's my Heath wants to see my KCS locomotive. Hold on, let me grab it.
You haven't seen it for about 3 years. Oh, he's had it running more than you think. I know he's been working on that oil refinery. It seems like 3 years. Yeah, it is very costly.
Heath, if you haven't seen it in 3 years, you didn't watch my video I did on July 4th.
That's right. That's right.
There it is.
Robert said, Dave said you could put links for those LED items in the description.
I can?
Yep, after the show.
Yeah,
so
okay, I'll do that.
Check them out. Yeah.
What's this in front of me? So this is what 45 minutes in, and I'll finally get to it. So this is when I bought the Walthers kit. Like I said, it was already built. This guy had this along with it as part of it. And initially, I thought that this was just part of the kit, but it's not. It's a this is a Vollmer kit, and I'm using it with my refinery as well. So what I'm doing is I've started to light it, and the first light I put in was on top here, and it's going to light this platform, and then I'm going to put a light at the level of each platform. So on this one. So, and there's actually 2 more of these things that go on here.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, there's Anthony.
Yeah.
That's right, Anthony. You didn't miss anything. We're finally getting into talking about it after 45 minutes. So these 2 go on here. So I put a light in this one. I don't know how well you can see that. So there's a light. I just put the light on this one, and so I'm actually going to put another light, another 2 lights on this one, and a light on each one of these other ones. So, so what I had to do on this one was I had to about halfway up. There's these are 2-piece things that are put together. These two. So about halfway up, you had a solid piece. So I had to go in. If you can see, I had to drill.
Uh-oh, he froze up. He froze up. He froze up. Wonder what happened. Yeah, he's running the wires inside the towers. Where is he going to put that on the layout? You'll have to wait till he comes back. No, the show ain't over. I'm still here. I ain't showing no Viagra commercials. There he comes.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
Internet just went.
It's like there and you froze up. All right.
So what I was saying was, I had to drill a hole in the bottom of these to get the lights through. So all I'm doing is I'm taking a. This is a number 75 drill bit, and that's enough of a hole to allow the wires to go through. So, and I'm using for the stand, I am using 1/16-inch aluminum tube. So just this. So I have to use that to have the light on mounted on something. So I'll just go in here and I have a 1/16-inch drill bit, and that'll drill the hole for the tube. But if I'm putting the LED in directly, like I did on, where is it? Like I did on this one, I'm just using a number 75 drill bit, drilling on the side. Right, Wilmer?
I'm watching and I'm listening.
And it's not really hard to drill into this plastic.
You must have better drill bits than I do. I bought mine from the Chinese, the company Wish, and sometimes I think I could do better just using my fingertip.
And you wish you had bought a different brand?
Yeah, hey, I'm kind of like you with the just play system. I'm too cheap.
Like I said, I don't have anything against the just plug lighting system.
No, it's a cool system. It's
It
just
is. It's a really good
it's
system.
expensive.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have against it is the expense. Yeah, the system's great because you can dim individual lights.
That's
Things like
right, Dave. Dave said he wished instead of getting them from Wish, I should have wished I got them from Harbor Freight.
yeah.
Yep, they do the job. It's just they don't buzz right through it. It could be sharper.
But when I cut these, of course, these tubes I don't know if you can see it,
Yeah.
they collapse. So what I do is I just sand them or file them until I get until I get down to the place where it's not flat because they're just aluminum, so they file real easily. No, Dan, that's actually Wilmer's. It's not a tornado siren. His firehouse.
It can be a tornado siren. It's for
Yeah.
whatever, but the firemen blow it. Well, we have volunteer fire departments, and they they've done this as long as I can remember. They blow the siren whenever they want guys to come in and ride the fire truck and go help put out the fire. You're not the first one to think it was a tornado siren, and every town has them around here. But I'm only about a block and a half away from the fire department.
So, like I said, if you this is
Got
just
those Evans lights.
what's that?
Is that from them Evans lights?
What's that?
That tube that aluminum tube?
No, that's just
It's just some aluminum tube you had.
yeah, you get in the hobby shop,
Yeah.
the K&S ones.
Yeah. Okay.
I just got to figure out some way to make a stand for the light. But these, like I said, the LEDs I bought are Chinese, so off at Evil Bay. I would have bought them from. I would have bought the LEDs, and sometimes I buy LEDs from Evans Designs, especially if I need something special. But these don't have these aren't. There's nothing special about these, so I just bought these because they're a lot cheaper. That's all. Bought them just because they're cheaper. If I can, in this hobby, if you can find one place to save a buck, do it.
Ain't that the truth?
Good. Here's a good tip. If you're in Hobby Lobby, if you go over to the aisle where you have all the model airplanes and the trains and stuff, a package of these is $3.99. If you go over to the aisle with the paintbrushes and stuff, these are $1.99. So, guess which ones I get?
And what do you use those for?
Well, like if you're, these pipettes you'll use for mixing paint, like as droppers, putting thinner in paint or that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Dave BNS Fenskill says, I'm not that I'm saying I'm cheap. I say I'm frugal.
There you go.
Joe Rader said he used to spend 20 years answering them siren calls. My hat's off to them firemen, man. I couldn't do it.
All right. Did I not clean this hole out enough?
I like your little drill.
Well, it worked before. Why am I?
That's because you got the camera on now. That's the way it works.
Having a lot of problems stuffing that down in there.
Yeah.
All right. So now let me.
We're using super glue.
Yep. There's not going to be any stress on these, so super glue is good enough. Little zip kicker to make it set. Then I'll just pull the wires through. And once I have the light on here, I just aim it to where I want it. And then I'll come along on the back of these lights and I'll paint them black along the back and then silver over that. And it'll make it look like it's just a regular old spotlight. A little drop on it. Lock it in. And you can use super glue on LEDs. There's no problem with that. That doesn't hurt them at all. It's not conductive or anything like that. And now I got to get this whole thing back together. You see pieces fell off. Have to. But anyway, that's one of them. So you've seen me do one, and you saw one that's there. So what I'll do now is I'll drill holes here and here, just number 75 drill bits, and then just pull the wire through, and then the lights will just shine on the platforms.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yep. All right. What did I miss?
Nothing. They were discussing about the pin vices because I said how nice yours was. I like yours.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got this one,
but
I've got several. So
Dave said he got a couple from Wish, and he said they weren't very good. I have one that I got from Wish. Heck, it's been 5 years since I did the Wish series, and I'm still using it. working for me. I don't know what problem you had with them, but and, now that I said that, it'll probably fall apart the next time I go to use it.
Yeah. Well, they're Chinese, and you
Yeah,
might get a good one, you might not. You know.
but I just couldn't see spending the money that Micromark wants for them. So I like Micromark stuff, man. It's good stuff, but
Yeah.
some of it's you sit there and wow, that's kind of
I
expensive.
want to say that this one came with a set from Micromark,
Yeah,
this particular one. But I also have a twist one where when you push on it,
yeah.
it twists the drill bit too. And those are good to have sometimes. But there's no substitute for buying American made micro drill bits. The Chinese ones just break constantly.
But I can buy 30 of them for what they want for one.
No, no, they're actually, if you go to the right place, they're not that expensive. Um, I can usually buy a thing of 10 of them for, I don't know, like $7 or $8. But the ones that are made in the U.S. will actually last. You can use them over and over. The other ones that you get from China, those things, well, I can't do them one time, and they just break. So
Yeah, I broke a few for the bits.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the German ones are good, Andy. You're right. That's true. It's just the Chinese ones that I have had problems with. So,
Did you freeze up again?
nope, nope, nope. I'm still here. In fact, I'll do that. That didn't make you too dizzy, did it?
No.
I can tell that Benadryl's kicking in. My mouth is getting dry. Oh, the joys of allergies.
I can't do Benadryl. I would be asleep.
So, Timonium on the 27th.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep. It's coming. And and then on track Tuesday is a fifth Tuesday. I'll have Robert here. So we'll both be on here at my house
Hey, Lynn.
and be doing it.
And Dave, I think Dave should just take the whole week off. What do you think?
Yeah, and Dave will be joining us, and then on Thursday we're going to go to Dave's house, and we're going to run trains at Dave's.
That's right.
And Robert's going to do Dave's backdrops for him. That's what you just said.
Teach a man to fish.
Yep.
Don't give him a fish. Teach him to fish.
Lynn McCurdy, you just now joining. We're just getting ready to shut her down.
I know. Maybe we ought to stay here another hour just for Lynn.
I don't care.
Oh man,
I'm not the one that sits there and says Benadryl's make my mouth all dry. Ray Bertelstein.
Ray Bertelson, how you doing?
How you doing tonight?
Yeah, that's the thing is when you get, I know Google or Google doesn't seem to send out notifications when something starts.
Hey, every Tuesday, one of us has at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have a show going. Every Tuesday.
So Dave says I might have to teach him multiple times. Okay. There's Gus Hadley. How you doing?
Hi, Gus. Yep, Dave will be next week. You'll have Crooked Dave next week, right before we leave for Timonium. And are you doing a your morning show on that Thursday, Dave, or no? Since you're going to be doing, I think you said you was going to cut that out because you were doing the On Track Tuesday that week too.
So Ray, you were on the phone. Didn't you tell him you had to hang up and watch On Track Tuesday?
Yep.
Or better yet, invite the person on the phone to watch On Track Tuesday. So he'll be on this Thursday, but not next week. He'll be driving to Anthony's. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all right. He'll be on the following Thursday.
Yeah. York is this week. Is there another train show this week?
York's a TCS. Not TCS. Yeah. I'm thinking right. It's a more geared for O scalers.
Oh, okay.
But it's a nice train show. It's a big train show. It's a real nice train show.
Anthony's got to lock up. Yeah, that's right, Heath. We're going to watch Glue Dry now.
Yep.
Just watch it. Watch the Glue Dry.
He even threw accelerator on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ray's telling his old boss from California how to use a pressure washer.
Okay. You're watching Glue Dry over there too, Heath. That's great. It's so much fun watching Glue Dry. I am going to drill a hole right through this.
All righty. You have a good night there, Dave.
All right, Dave. Watch me watch Glue Dry. There you go. All right, you got anything else, Mr. Ulrey?
No, sir, Mr. Johnson. Just telling everybody, remember Timonium. We're looking forward to it. We'll be eating breakfast at the Nautilus Diner in Timonium at 8 o'clock.
8:30.
8 o'clock?
8:30.
8 o'clock.
Don't confuse people.
And we'll be meeting everybody, but everybody's supposed to meet at 11:30 at the food court in the center building at 11:30.
That's right.
For the meet and greets.
Yeah.
And we can.
Unless you're busy buying stuff.
Well, Robert probably won't be there, but I will.
Unless you're standing at the ATM machine, right?
Right. We know where to find Robert.
Maybe they should put the ATM machine by the food court.
It's always been right there at the front door.
I know.
But anyhow, be looking forward to seeing y'all there.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it too. All right, everybody, you have a great night. That's right, Heath. Last person has to pay.
Right. That's why I said 8 o'clock and he's going 8:30.
Y'all take it easy, and we will see you in a couple weeks.
All righty. Really, a week and a half.
Yep.
2 weeks. Well, yeah, we'll be on Track Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah, 2 weeks will be on track.
Yep. Next week is Crooked Dave. Check out Dave. He always has a pretty good show. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Floyd. Thanks, Andy. We'll see y'all later.
Bye now.
Yeah.